right, guys, today I'll be going over why SMMA is on easy mode right now and why it's the best business model to get into in 2025. And I know a lot of people will try to tell you that SMMA is dead. That is just because they want you to go into their new business model, and that's okay. Let all those followers go to that business model and realize that it's not that great, and you guys will be sticking with SMMA and be making a ton of profit while they continue to switch business models and never get anywhere. So guys, just to prove that it's not dead, I have scaled my agency to over 120K a month and are still building and scaling it right now. And in this video, I'll clearly break down why SMMA is the best business model to get into in 2025, how to start, and how to scale to 100K. So let's go ahead and dive in because there's a lot to cover today. So go ahead, take notes, and let's start making some money. All right, guys, I do not care what anyone says. SMMA is on easy mode in 2025. And if they're trying to get you to switch business models, it's just because they want you to switch to their new business model. And in reality, it probably won't be as good as SMMA because SMMA is proven, it's been around for a while, and it'll continue to be around for a while. So let's go ahead and dive in so you guys can start making some money with SMMA. Before we go ahead and dive into the sauce, I just wanted to give a little bit more proof as to why you should listen to me and why SMMA is still a thing. And guys, around May of 2024 last year, I had my first 10K month. And around July-ish is when I had a 28K month and when I was actually able to quit my 9-to-5 job. And this is why SMMA has changed my life forever. I was actually able to quit my 9-to-5 job in which I didn't like at all. Then I partnered up with my business partner and we started having some really big months. So 55K month in August. In September, we had like an 87K month. October, we had like an 81K month. And then this is when it really started scaling up heavily, is in November, we had our first 100K month. December, we had a 119K month. And January is 126K month. And in February, we're probably doing around like 120K-ish right now. So we need to step our game up a little bit more so we can get to higher numbers. But that's just to show you what's possible. It's not meant to brag or anything like that. And just for full transparency, I'm only making around like 50-ish K a month profit going into my pocket because I have a business partner. So we split that 120K revenue. We also have a team of employees in which we pay out every month. So that's not all pure profit. I just want to explain that just so that you guys know what is likely if you scale up to big numbers, because you'll likely have a team if you scale up to big numbers. But that's just to show you what's possible with SMMA. So let's go ahead and dive into the sauce so you guys can start making some money. All right, guys, first up is why SMMA is still the best business model to get into in 2025. And everyone and their mother is switching to a different business model constantly and switching to the new thing. And that's why it's so easy to win in SMMA now, is because everyone's switching to different business models like info marketing, different things like that. And literally the best business model is still SMMA, because you want to let those people switch because they'll realize that the new business model isn't as good as they think. And SMMA is a way to consistently get money each and every month. And then once you have the money consistently coming in from SMMA, that's when you can do different things, explore different business models, things like that. But businesses will always need leads. That's why I love SMMA so much. And it also lets you learn the key skills of running a business. Yet you don't need a crazy amount of money to get started, which is why I love it so much. And that's ultimately why I got started in it, because you didn't need too much money to get started with SMMA. And you just get started doing outreach and learning as you go. And it's not like some of these other business models like drop shipping where you need a large upfront investment to actually start making money with it. You can just get started outreaching to customers and start providing a service, and you don't need that much money to get started with it, which is why I love it so much. And lastly, guys, it's just a lot of profit. So it's not crazy expensive to run, especially in the earlier stages. It's just pure profit going into your hands. The only expenses that you'll have in the beginning is if you want to run paid ads, and then there's some certain softwares that make your life a little bit easier. But those are really the only expenses that you do have, and that's why I love it so much. And I think it's why it's still the best business model to get into, because you consistently make a ton of profit in this game. And you can keep scaling up as high as you want. But if you guys want to just take it easy and not have a huge team, not have a ton of expenses, I'll just get to the 30, 40K a month mark and just keep it there, because you can run a one-man agency just being at 30 to 40K a month and keep your expenses low and just retain your clients for a while. And that's the point where you can just get, and if you don't want to do that much, is just be around that 30 to 40K a month mark, and I can help you guys get there. So let's go ahead and dive into how to get started with SMMA. All right, guys, so I'll be breaking down how to get started with SMMA, and the first and most critical part is choosing a niche that you want to generate leads for. And I prefer something that is high ticket and a niche with a lot of buying power, because it'll make it so much easier for you to make money. Opposed to like if you were going to like a niche like gyms or restaurants, it would be a lot harder for you to make a lot of money within that niche. But obviously you can still make it work. Look at Alex Hormozi. He scaled up Gym Launch like crazy, and he was in like one of the brokest niches out there, which is gym owners. But that is just proof that you can make any niche work. You just have to keep going after it and keep putting in the work, and you guys will make it work. I'm just saying something that's high ticket will be a lot easier for you to charge a lot higher prices, especially if you aren't that great at sales in the beginning. And that is why I would go into something that is a little bit more high ticket and a niche that has a lot of buying power, so that they are easily able to pay you those high retainers or high cost per leads every single month, guys. So that is why I would choose something that is high ticket and a niche with a lot of buying power, opposed to like something that is low ticket. And if you're trying to like do something that you're passionate about, yeah, that can be a good starting point, just to learn the basics. But like, you don't have to do something that you're passionate about. You don't have to be passionate about the niche that you're doing to make a lot of money, guys. You just don't like. I would not use passion as like the key indicator to determining the niche that you go into. So I would just choose one that is high ticket and a niche that has a lot of buying power to start, and you guys will be well off. Second up, you guys need to choose a service. So choose something like Facebook ads, TikTok ads, YouTube ads, or Google ads. They all work, but choose one and become an expert at it. And then once you become an expert at it, you can go into different service offerings. So for example, my bread and butter is Facebook ads, but now we are diving into like TikTok ads, YouTube ads, Reddit ads, and they all work. The thing is, you just need to get really good at one thing so that can be your bread and butter. And then once you need some additional sources of spending, that's when I would tap into different service offerings like TikTok ads, YouTube ads, but they all work. But one of them that is like a blue ocean right now is sort of like YouTube ads, because a lot of people are too lazy to learn it. And they are a little bit harder to learn, and I'm still cracking it right now. But they are a really good way to get leads for businesses, and they're a little bit more high quality, and it's a little bit less competitive than Facebook ads. So YouTube ads would be a great way if you're just getting started to like learn it. And yeah, it might take a little bit longer for you to learn YouTube ads, but it'll be a lot easier for you to sell YouTube ads opposed to like Facebook ads. But Facebook ads are still really easy to sell because honestly, clients don't really care about like what method you guys use to get the results. They just care about if you can actually get them results, guys. So it doesn't matter which one you choose. Just make sure that you can get results from them. So I'll be trying to release tutorials on how to do each one of these. Obviously, I probably won't go into Google ads, but I'll have tutorials on Facebook ads, TikTok ads, and YouTube ads. Let me know which one you see next. I already did Facebook, so if you want to see TikTok next, I can definitely release a video on that. And then I'll do YouTube ads once I fully crack it. But if you're having trouble picking one in the beginning, I'll just probably go with Facebook ads because it's a little bit easier to learn and there's so many people on that platform, so it's never a bad option. So just choose one and become an expert at it is what I'm saying. So just choose one and become an expert at it, and you won't have to worry about money again once you become an expert at it, guys. So guys, going into outreach, there are only 4 ways you can get new clients in SMMA, and that is cold outreach, organic, paid advertising, and referrals. And you won't really do paid advertising or referrals in the beginning. So I would 100% focus on cold outreach if you're just beginning with your agency. And then once you hit like the 10K a month mark, then go into like paid advertising or even like organic. But like once you're at the 10K a month mark, you will have like case studies and testimonials to post organically. So I'll definitely do that as well. But I would stick with cold outreach in the beginning if you're just beginning out and don't have too much capital to invest in it. So I'll just do cold outreach because it's very low cost. Like cold calling you can do for free. Cold emailing you can honestly do for free too, but it's a lot easier if you set up like a cold emailing system to send mass emails out at scale. And then obviously cold DMing works as well. So they all work. And I would definitely just do cold outreach in the beginning if you don't have too much capital, so you're paying with your time rather than like your resources. So definitely do cold outreach if you're like under 10K a month. And then once you get close to that 10K a month mark, then go into paid advertising. It's a lot easier to get a lot more eyeballs on you if you do paid ads. And they allow you to book appointments on autopilot. So paid ads are really crucial, like in terms of scaling up to bigger numbers, guys. But in the beginning, you just need to focus on getting to 10K a month, and then you can worry about scaling up to 100K a month. So those are the ways to do outreach, and I'll just focus on cold outreach in the beginning if you were under 10K a month. And then once you get to the 10K a month mark, start investing a little bit into paid ads as well. And last up here, guys, is the offer. And to get a couple case studies as fast as possible, I would do a test drive offer to start out. So where you run a test drive offer of like 2 weeks saying like, oh yeah, you guys can test drive our services. And so you can see the quality of our leads. So you can get as many case studies as you can in the beginning. And then once you get a couple case studies, I would switch to like a pay per lead offer or charge like a monthly retainer based on how much you're spending with the client. So those are the two offers that I primarily use, in which getting up to my current point is just like monthly retainers, and then doing pay per lead as well. So they both work, and honestly, all offers work. The only ones I would avoid are like pay per close or like pay per appointment, because unless if you have a call center or like a call team, like actually booking those appointments and closing for them, I just think that's a bad idea, because you're relying on the client to make your money. So they still have to do some work in order to close them. As long as you're getting them good quality leads, there shouldn't be a problem. But also, it's just like your income is entirely dependent on the client, right? So that's why I would do pay per lead or a retainer based on how much you're spending with them. So that's really how to get started. I wouldn't overcomplicate getting started. The biggest thing is just outreaching to clients and getting on as many sales calls as you can in the beginning. And that's the biggest thing in getting to 10K a month, is just literally getting on as many sales calls as you can, so you can break the limiting belief of hitting 10K a month. And once you do this, you realize it's not as hard as you think. It's just getting on as many sales calls as you can and booking as many appointments as you can, guys. So that's literally how to get started. And now let's go ahead and go into like how to provide a good service for your clients, so you guys can actually get to that 10K a month mark and retain your clients, and then think about scaling up to 100K a month, guys. So let's go ahead and dive into that next step. All right, guys. So how to actually provide a good service for your clients. And first and foremost, it's just to actually care about them. Don't just wave them off as soon as you sign them, because they will notice this. And if you're not treating them with respect and actually giving them the attention that they need, they will leave you. So if you want to actually retain a client for a long time, it's more than just the results. It's actually about how you treat them and how you treat them as a client, because if you have a good relationship with them, sometimes the results can be a little bit off and you can work with them like that. But if you're not giving them the proper respect that they deserve, they'll notice this and just leave you as soon as results get bad. But if you actually treat them well, the clients will want to stay with you longer, even if results are off for like a few weeks, right? So that's why it's so critical to treat your clients with respect, because it goes beyond just results. It depends on like how you treat them. Like, are you giving them the attention that they deserve? That is really a crucial part that doesn't get really talked about much in the agency space, but it's so crucial if you want to retain your clients for longer, is to maintain a really good relationship with them and also provide great results. So you got to do both, and they'll stay with you for a while, guys. Okay, guys, now how to actually provide a good service for your clients. It's all about testing. Every niche will be different, and everything will be different in terms of what resonates with that certain niche. So you have to test so many different things, like different types of ads, different types of copy, like literally just test a lot of different things, see what resonates well with your specific niche, because not every niche is the same. So you got to test many different things to see what works. And a good way to do this is look through competitors in your niche and big players in other niches, see what's working well for them. Analyze their style, their copy, and use it as inspiration to create amazing ads for your clients. Obviously, don't copy, because this will just get you bad results if you just copy. I've learned from previous experience, don't just copy, guys. Don't do that. Just use it as inspiration to see what's working. So like analyze like the different style of ads. Like, are they running AI voiceovers? Are they running AI UGC videos? Like, what are they doing to really run the ads for a while, and learn really about like what makes an ad a winning ad. And then you guys can replicate it for yourselves and actually produce amazing results for your clients, guys. And the last thing, guys, is to communicate constantly with your clients. Literally just see how you guys can be always improving. Literally, especially in the beginning, just communicate with them on like a daily basis. Be like, oh yeah, are these the types of leads you guys want to see? And like different things like that. So you guys can provide an amazing service for you guys' clients, and literally just communicate with them, and you guys should be able to get good results for them as long as you're communicating with them and not just throwing different things out there and not communicating with them, seeing if that's actually what they want. So you guys got to give them what they want, and you guys will provide a better service. So literally just test and analyze what's working within the market and improvise on that and create your own ads based upon what's already working. Obviously, yeah, just don't copy. And then, yeah, just constantly communicate with your clients, and you guys will get a good result for your clients, guys. So now on how to actually scale to 100K a month, let's dive into that, guys. So let's get into it. All right, guys, scaling to 100K a month. The biggest things that helped us scale to 100K a month are getting bigger clients, spending more with those clients, hiring a team, and templatizing your service. So I'll break down each one of those in depth so you guys can actually implement this strategy for yourself. So first, getting bigger clients. You want to do things like targeting clients who have multiple locations and target clients with more employees, right? So this will help you guys get bigger clients. And I know it seems so simple, but bigger clients will honestly usually have the budget to spend more on ads and get more clients for their business as well. So that's an easy way to get clients to spend more, aka you can charge more and make more money. And what you guys want to do is spend more with your current clients. And once you guys are already providing a good service, you'll want to scale them up because there's always more money you can invest into ads and get them more clients, guys. So it seems so simple, but I used to be afraid to ask my clients to scale up. And even like when I was providing great results, I would just keep them at the same budget and I'd be afraid to ask them to scale up. But in this market, everyone wants more business and they might be a little afraid to scale up too. But if you're providing a great service, scale them up because you're doing them a disservice by not getting them more business, guys. So scale up your current clients, make them spend more. And by having them spend more, you guys will be able to charge more. So if you guys are doing like the retainer based on how much they spend, yeah, increase your retainer price on a monthly basis. And obviously, if you guys are doing pay per lead, obviously if they spend more, you will make more money as well. And guys, third up here is hiring a team. You guys will need a team of A players to help you provide a better service at scale if you guys actually want to get to 100K and maintain it. And if you guys want to try to get to 100K a month without employees, because we did it firsthand, and it was just me and my business partner at 100K a month, and literally we got worn out. You guys are going to be put in the trenches, and if you guys don't have a team, you guys will literally get worn out and burnt out from this. So you guys need to have a team if you guys want to provide a better service at scale. Otherwise, you guys will just drip back down and you guys won't be able to provide a service at scale. So guys, only hire out once you know how to do everything in your business, because if you don't know how to do everything in your business, you won't be able to coach up the players, even A players. You won't be able to coach them up for your niche and your offer and everything like that. So you guys need to learn everything in your business, and then you guys can hire out and coach them up and have really good players for your team. So hiring a team is essential if you guys want to scale to 100K a month and beyond. And last up, guys, is templatizing your service. So you guys want to create ads that you can use for multiple clients. So don't make each one very specific to the client. So an easy way to do this is just create a generic branded page for your niche and just run that and send the leads over to your clients. And obviously this can be different depending on like what niche you're in, but like most niches, this will work. And this will allow you to just easily onboard clients and then easily just be able to create ads that you can just run for multiple clients. And the biggest thing is just don't make each one very specific to each client, because this will take you a lot of time for each client and you won't be able to scale with this method. So you need to templatize your service. So like templatize the ads that you are running for your clients, and it'll make your life so much easier, guys. So that's really like how to scale to 100K a month, is just getting bigger clients, spending more with your clients, hiring a team, and templatizing your service so you guys can actually scale up to those big numbers, guys. So next I'll be going into like how to actually win in SMMA and like the biggest things that will help you succeed in SMMA. So let's go ahead and dive into that. And guys, the biggest way to win in SMMA in 2025 are results and proof. If you don't have results and proof, you guys won't scale to big numbers. And if you can get results, show it. All clients care about are results, and they don't care about how you get them the results. They just care that you can get them the results at the end of the day. So if you can get results, show it, and they'll trust you more. So this is the biggest thing, being able to win in SMMA, is actually showing proof of the results that you can get them. Otherwise, they'll just be like, oh yeah, like I don't know if I can trust you or not, especially in today's day and age where a lot of people have gotten burned from SMMA. So that's why it's literally so crucial to be able to provide results and proof. And that's why I love using the test drive offer in the beginning, so you can stack as many case studies as possible. And you'll find it so easy to get new clients if you guys have a lot of case studies and proof and results, guys. So if you have a lot, the clients won't have to second guess that you can actually do what you say you're gonna do. So guys, that is all I had for you today. If you got any value from this video, drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you wanna work with me one-on-one, I'll drop my Calendly below. But I'll catch you guys in the next video. Get to work and peace.